Me driving to my stupid job because society refuses to collapse. I don't see how people go to the casino and lose thousands. I just lost $5 and I am thinking about blowing this whole casino up and everybody in it. The tag of my shirt is touching my neck. My brain. Doctor says in 10 years' time, humans will be able to live and work till the age of 120. I don't want to do that. Me. Raises hand to answer question. Teacher. Calls on other kid. Other kid. Gets it right. Me, who had a different answer. When I am starving, and they tell me, wait, let us take a picture. There is nothing more satisfying than being prettier than your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Fact that he is not going for just looks anymore means you taught him a valuable lesson. My cat has emerged from my weighted blanket and does not know when or where she is. Me in the meeting wondering how they got the big table through the door. When the total comes out to $20.02 and you only have $20 but the cashier says it is fine. You are a good man. Thank you. Me being removed from the Chinese buffet after eating crab rangoon for 12 hours. When you are getting along with your coworker, then they take it too far and hit the we should hang out outside of work. Me when my alarm clock goes off in the morning. Me forcing myself to enjoy a game after I paid $40 for it. A 30-minute nap should set me straight. Me 5 hours later. Just broke one of my made-up rules that only I have to follow. My cat. I lost my toy under the couch. Me. That must be the uvula. Oh, so it is a girl house. Can't wait to gamble today. Literally shaking. That's called dedication. That's called an addiction. Buddy, I've been gambling every day for 20 plus years. It's all I think about, and I still haven't gotten addicted, so I doubt it's happening. Me trying to stay sleepy when going to the bathroom at 4 a.m. When you live in a place where the unofficial best thing to do is visit a neighboring town. Me waiting for the bartender to look at me so I can order my drink. Your salary won't be very good starting out. Is that okay? My performance won't be very good until it is. That okay? Weirdest thing that gets you angry. Telling me to do something when I'm already in the middle of doing it. How I listened to bro's problems that were 100% his fault and 1000% avoidable. It's 2003 and you're about to acquire a phobia that will last the rest of your life. Do you all introverts ever open a text and think I'll reply when I have the energy? And then it's 3 weeks and you have to live with the guilt of being a horrible friend. When I accidentally select Espanol at the ATM, but successfully complete my transaction. When you're stretching in bed and you feel your calf start to tighten. Every day, men leave their homes with no bag, no water bottle, no lip balm, no hand sanitizer, no extra layer in case they get cold. Just keys and a wallet shoved into their pocket. Chaotic and reckless. Me. Takes a bite of the sandwich, the tomato. Me. I wish people would invite me out more. Me in a social setting. Me looking at what's about to turn into a missed call. Me in the passenger seat when my friend almost kills us and just says my bad. Me restarting the song because I blinked on my favorite part. Me doing taxes. I have a child. When you arrive early at a lecture or event and you watch the hall fill up, but nobody is sitting next to you. I'm at the age that not finding parking for an event is enough to make me go home. Me holding the most important US document that was literally printed on gas station toilet paper that can't be laminated or protected in any way and is supposed to last my whole life. Hey, hi, you got a nice smile. Huh, thanks. 10 years later, she made my day that day. Who's using TeamSpeak right now? Hello? Anyone? Damn. Me, an introvert remembering a funny joke I said 2 years ago that made everyone laugh. Men only want one thing and it's disgusting. Every documentary about serial killers. He was alone, he had no friends, he had no lover. He spent all his time alone at home. Me, dudes will destroy their lives over a girl who looks like this. My parents. When do you get a girlfriend? We want a grandchild. Me who thought about suicide literally 10 seconds before. My husband had a sleepover with his best friends to watch Thursday night football. Welcome to adulthood. You get mad when they rearrange the grocery store now. Sometimes I'm late, just because I stay like this for a long time. Not to be a drooling socialist cuck, but if a full day's labor can't purchase 3 square meals, 24 hours worth of rent and utilities, a fraction of a month's clothing budget, and a reasonable portion to be saved for when you can no longer comfortably work, what the fuck are we doing shit for? Fondly remembering the time 2 of my transphobic colleagues wouldn't eat my baking, so I made progressively more delicious and elaborate cakes and watched them die inside from their own bigotry. When life is sucking you into a pit of despair and stress, but you really just ain't fighting it anymore. When you finally found a walking green flag, but you are the red flag now. When you're hanging out with friends and your social battery dies, I'll never waste my money on dumb stuff ever again. 2 hours later. At first, I was like, life is meaningless. But now, I'm like, life is meaningless. Fairs. Dad, Mom said stew for dinner, wouldn't bother coming home if I were you. Person. Hi, how are you? Me. Great. Person. Aren't you gonna ask how I am? Me. Oh, I don't care. Me. People I should absolutely not be attracted to. When everything is going wrong in your life, but you're used to it. Today I realized that these guys are actually regular dudes who just feel better if they cosplay as bikers. Me. Yes, I am still young. My spine. I said we old today. What substance do I have to abuse to feel like life is worth living again?